Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to digiMAX Sports Network. This is Scott Kirker. This afternoon, bringing you Mid-Illini Conference baseball action between the Metamora Redbirds and the Washington Panthers. Metamora coming off the big win on Wednesday night in extra innings. They win 2-1 over Morton. This is another story tonight. Washington comes in. I believe they are 9-2 on the season, and they are a very good team. They have two very good, hard-throwing pitchers. And we'll see one of them here tonight, Garrett Cox. They both throw in the high 80s, low 90s with very good breaking pitches. Metamora will counter with Keegan Rentz, the junior right-hander. As Metamora gets ready here in windswept Al Mulberry Field. It is a very, very windy day here at Metamora, and but I'm looking forward to seeing how Metamora responds. That was a huge win for Metamora the other night. Washington probably the cream of the crop in the Mid-Illini Conference. And the wind, I think, is going to make things a little bit more even. It is a windy day here. It's gusting up 30, 35 miles an hour. And I don't think there's going to be too many home runs. And it's blowing in from left field. The ball might get helped out a little bit, hit to the right field side. But if anything, it'll probably push it foul. So it'll be, and if you're able to hit one out today, that's legendary Tom Hagen type power. I don't know if we'll be able to hear the starting lineups from the PA announcer tonight, but we'll wait and see. We're just a little bit away from the starting lineups and the national anthem. That was one big gust right there of wind. The other night when we were here, there was no wind. It was a beautiful evening under the lights here at Al Mulberry, and that was a really nice night. Nice win. Couldn't ask for much better than that. I want to thank Metamora High School too for building us this little press box that we're at here in the outfield. This is really, really nice. This is great view. We're about 320, 330 feet away from home plate, but man, it is perfect for broadcasting a game from. No, we can't hear it. I don't think they. We'll give you the starting lineups as soon as they're done with that. go ahead and give you the Washington line. I probably couldn't hear the PA announcer. Leading off for Washington, second baseman Brady Johnson. Playing shortstop, Gavin Lawrence. The third baseman, Micah McCoy. Pitcher, Garrett Cox. At first base, Carter Prina. The catcher, Tyler Humphrey. The right fielder, Caden Griswold. The DH, Dylan McGinnis. And batting ninth, the center fielder, Braden Vanderheit. Playing left field is Seth Harmon. I can give you Metamora's lineup too. Playing center field, Avery Grebner. The DH, Drew Ludicky, the hero the other night with the big RBI in the bottom of the ninth to win it for the Metamora. He'll be DHing for the pitcher, Keegan Rentz. First baseman, A.J. Stone. Right fielder, Jack Graff, made a nice catch in the eighth inning, I believe it was. No, the top of the ninth. Batting fifth is shortstop Tyler Mason, followed by Stephen Petrie, the catcher. Playing second base, Drew Melody. Playing third base, Gavin O'Loughlin. And the left fielder tonight is Mr. Jackson Tyra. If there was just no wind, it'd be a beautiful evening, beautiful afternoon. As we get ready for the first pitch, Brady Johnson will lead it off for the Panthers. Pretty successful autograph session tonight for Tom Hagen. 1,000 people or so showed up. First pitch is in there for a strike. And base hit up the middle. That ball's pretty well hit for Johnson. It brings up Gavin Lawrence, the shortstop. And first pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Ball one. Ball got away from Stone, but he couldn't advance. Ball's also up and away. 2-0 the count. Makes it 3-0. Pitches in there for a strike. 3-1 the count. I think that one was a called strike also, wasn't it? Full count on Lawrence. It's up and out of play. Count stays at 3-2. Ooh, he struck him out. Nice pitch. One down here in the inning. Brings up Micah McCoy, the third baseman. I believe it's his brother that's playing in the major leagues, I believe for Toronto. Petrie throws down at first. He's back easily. Keeps them on their toes. That's right. First one's out of the strike zone. Oh, and he got him. Garrett Cox. Panther pitch. First and second, one down for the Panthers. Ball's also high. 2-0 the count. Cox. Ball by the third baseman. And it'll be a double for Cox, an RBI. Brings up Carter Prina. Still one down. Up out of play. This one's in there for a strike. 0-2 the count. That's inside. A good time for a strikeout. Well, that's going to be over his head. That'll get both runs in. And that's a 2-run double for Prina. Makes it 3-0. One down here in this first inning. This one's in there for a strike. A little bit low for a ball. One down here in the inning. Washington's already pushed across 3 runs. That hits him. Murphy hit by pitch. First and second with 1 down. To know the count. That's a little bit wide and out of play on the left field line. 2-1 the count. In there for a strike. They get him at second base, fielder's choice. Now they'll have runners at the corners. That brings up Dylan McGinnis, the DH. Ball outside. Detro take a timeout and go out and talk to his pitcher with 2 down here in the inning. It's up and out of play. Makes it 1-1. Couldn't tell what that was. I'm going to say it's a ball. It's up and out of play. Evens the count at 2-2 here in this top half of the first. Wide of third base, foul ball. That's wide. That'll get a run home. Full count, 2 outs. Runner on second now. Oh, now it's a full count. Good play by the third baseman for Metamora. That's O'Loughlin. For Washington, 4 runs on 3 hits. 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the first. Redbirds trail 4-0. Bottom of the first, Redbirds will have Grebner, Ludicky, and Stone. Panthers sent 8 men to the plate there that first inning. They get 4 runs in. Avery Grebner will lead off this bottom half of the first. Ball up. Swung on and missed. Got to fall up and out of play. One and two the count on Grebner. Oh, and he gets hit. Brings up Drew Ludicky. Ball's up and in. Three and oh the count. Ball four. Brings up A.J. Stone. The ball on the outside. Catcher dropped it, but none of the runners could advance. Outside again. He's thrown six in a row. Actually, seven because he beamed Grebner, the leadoff hitter for the Redbirds. Another ball outside. Having trouble getting the strike zone right now. Wind probably has a little bit to do with that. 3-0 the count. Three and one the count. Ooh, good pitch. That's, I guess one of those was a called strike that I missed. Brings up Jack Graff, the right fielder. Ball's a strike. Ball's. And Washington turns the double play. Pretty good play by Washington. No runs, no hits. One runner left. We go to the top of the second inning. Redbirds trail 4-0. Due up for Washington. Vanderheit. Then we go back to the top with Johnson, then Lawrence. They'll bring up Brandon Vanderheit, the basketball player for Washington. Ball a little high. Swung on a foul ball. It goes out of play. 1-1 the count. The strike. Gage Diesel, the left-hander, in to pitch for Metamora. Hard to tell from out here when we make pitching changes. We're a long ways from them. We don't hear the announcement. That's outside. We believe it's 2-2. And that'll go foul out of play. And it didn't go out of play, but it dropped in foul territory. That'll walk. Brings up Brady Johnson. 2. I guess I can't really tell. I think that was outside. That's a low. 2-1. Nice pitch. So fielder's choice for Johnson brings up Gavin Lawrence. Struck out in the first inning. 1 down here in the second. A little bit low. 1-1 the count. A little bit low. Not a whole lot there that Petrie could do. Now they have runner in scoring position. And a ball. 3-1 the count. Brings up Michael McCoy. He was hit by a pitch back in the first. Scored their second run. Johnson scored their first. And that looks to be up and out of play. And he's out, caught stealing at third base. Did they call a balk? He's out. Yeah, he's out. Umpire has to do a little house cleaning at the plate. Now there's and that looks to be up and out of play also. Yeah, it didn't go quite out of play, but it's a harmless foul ball. McCoy battling. His older brother was Mason McCoy. Boy, was he a good player for Washington. Wow. He went to ICC and then Iowa, if I remember right. And that'll get by. They're calling him safe. Wow. Is that a strike? But he's still up there, so it's got to be a ball. 1-2 the count. Yeah. Brings out Coach Riddle to the mound. Can you see who that is that came in to pitch? 13. That's A.J. Stone that came in to pitch. I'm not sure who then came in to play first. It looks like maybe Gage Diesel will stay in and play first base. Yeah, I believe that's what's going to happen. So 2 outs here in this second inning. Runners at the corners for Washington. Jared Cox, the hitter. He had a RBI double back in the first. Good pitch. Another strike. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Ball low and away. All inside. It's not hitting. Full count. Ooh, struck him out. No runs, no hits. 2 runners left. We go to the bottom of the second inning, and the score is still Washington 4, Redbirds nothing. In the bottom of the second inning for the Redbirds, Mason, Petrie, and Melody. Strike. Brings up Stephen Petrie. Nice. Out straight back. Petrie quickly in the hole, 0-2. Fouled straight back again. 1 out here in this bottom half of the second inning. Ball up a little bit. Good eye by Petrie. Moves it back to even. Ooh, and he gets hit. Brings up Drew Melody. I can't see who that is that came in to run. Can't tell who the courtesy runner is. Oh, well. Melody fouls one off. Ball outside. Still can't see who that is. Is that a base hit? Base hit for Melody, our first hit of the inning or the game. Brings up Gavin O'Loughlin. Nice to get him going here. Is that a strike? Say that's a strike. One down in the inning. Pretty good pitch there. Good eye. Struck him out. Brings up Jackson Tyra. First pitch is in there for a strike. Pitch is low and away. It's low and away also. 2-1 the count. Ball a little low. 3-1 the count. He walks him. Redbirds load the bases here in this bottom half of the second. Brings the top of the order, Avery Grebner. It'd be nice to see him get a hit and get a couple of runs in. 2 outs, you're going to be running on anything. This pitch is a ball. Yep. When he caught that heck of a play by the left fielder, wow. For Metamora, no runs, 1 hit, 3 men left. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. Panthers out in front, 4-0. Go up to this top half of the 3rd inning for Washington. Prina, Humphrey, and Griswold. One of Clark Griswold's kids. Prina had a 2 RBI double in the ball inside. It's up and out of play. Tom with his Zuma pants on tonight again. Looks like he's ready to take off. That's fouled off. Ooh, that's close. That's a pretty good 0-2 pitch. That's actually a 1-2 pitch, makes it 2-2 here in the 3rd. Full count. Carter Prina, a really good defensive end for the Washington football program. And he'll ground out to the second baseman. Had to be awfully heartwarming to see nearly 1,000 people lined up to get your autograph before the game. Yeah, that had to be really tugged at the old heartstrings, didn't it? A lot of memories. Humphrey was hit by a pitch back in the first. He was erased on a fielder's choice. Next batter. He'll get a walk. Brings up Caden Griswold. Oh. Griswold doubles to center field. Brings up Dylan McGinnis, the DH. He grounded out to third base. Bring the Metamora infield in. Was he safe? Ooh, wow. I was looking to see if the runner was going to score, and they did get him bang bang at first base. Two down, runners on second and third. Stone's doing a nice job throwing. Oh, that's a home run. Wow. That ball was tagged. To get it out in this wind, whew. It is. 3-run homer. It goes back to the top of the order now with 2 outs. Boy, that's still a pretty good poke. Ball strike. Pretty good base running by leadoff hitter Brady Johnson. Gavin Lawrence, the hitter for the Panthers. And that'll get the runner in. Brings up Micah McCoy. He's been hit by a pitch and walked. Good play by Tyler Mason. For the Panthers, they score 4 runs on 3 hits. 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the third. Redbirds trail 8-0. For Metamora, Ludicky, Stone, and Graff. Birds need to put some runs together here. Leading off for the Redbirds, the DH, Drew Ludicky. Yeah. Gator. I think it's a pinch hitter. It looks like it's number 21, Jared Grape. Or is it 28? This might be 28. Is that what it says there on your shirt? 20. The 28 is Cooper Girdler. Struck out. One out here in the third. Brings up A.J. Stone. Oh, there's another pinch hitter. I can't see who that is either. You see what the number is? Tice Busey. Drew Medley with Metamora's only hit this afternoon, and UC goes down on strikes. Brings up, well, it's not Jack Graff either. I'm not sure what that kid's number is. It's number 8. Gage Diesel. We know the count. Oh, he coaxed a walk. Brings in Tyler Mason. 2 down in the inning. Man on first. This one's in there for a strike. Ooh. For Metamora, no runs, no hits, one man left. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Redbirds trail. Snowman, 8-0. Into pitch for Metamora, number 10, Jack Graff. Due up for Washington, Garrett Cox, Carter Prina, and Tyler Humphrey. Cox gets a walk. Brings in Carter Prina. And gets through for a base hit. Prina 2 for 3 today. Brings up Tyler Humphrey, the catcher. He has been hit by a pitch and gotten a walk. Nobody out. Runner on first and second for the Panthers. That'll be over his head. That should score 1, and that'll probably be it. Boy, Prina was right on Garrett Cox's tail, too. All outside. We're at second and third. Nobody out here in this top of the fourth inning. Caden Griswold, the hitter, he's 1 for 2 with a double. And he gets hit by a pitch. We've hit 1, 2, 3 hitters. Bases are loaded too. There's no place to put him. That'll get a run in. Nobody out here in this top half of the fourth. Brings up Braden Vanderheit. That'll makes it 11-0. One down here in the inning. Brings up to the top of the order with Brady Johnson. He's 1 for 2 with he scored a run in the first and scored a run in the third after a walk. I get a run in. Brings up Gavin Lawrence with 2 outs here in this fourth inning. Brings up Micah McCoy. Runners at first and second with 2 outs here in the inning. Panthers have scored 4 times in this 4th inning. They're up 12-0. The ball's up and a little high. Oh. The runners are all move up 1. Garrett Cox, who led off the inning with a base on ball, will be the 10th hitter of the inning. And that'll score another run for the Panthers. Struck him out. For the 3rd out, Panthers score 6 runs on 5 hits. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Redbirds trail by 2 touchdowns. Due up for the Redbirds, Petrie, Melody, and O'Loughlin. Oh, they got a pinch hitter. I can't see who that is. Jared Grapp, number 21, the hitter for the Redbirds. Well, that's pretty good smoke right there. Ooh, struck him out. Bring up Drew Melody. He has the Redbirds hit so far. One down in the inning. Melody's got 2 hits on the night. Went down and got that one. That was a nice piece of hitting. One down, a runner on. Gavin O'Loughlin. Safe at first. Not really sure why they're holding the runner on. They're up 14-0. We're not going to be stealing. Wind blew off the pitcher's hat and the first baseman's hat. Surprised we haven't had that. Didn't you play baseball with a chin strap? One down, one on. And he'll get a walk. Two runners on. low and away. And then for a strike. Strikeout of Jackson Tyra. I can't see who this is batting for Grebner. See the number? Yeah, it's strikeout of, not sure who that was, and I apologize. Number 11. Shea Steele. He'll end the fourth inning. No runs, one hit, two runners left. We go to the top of the fifth. Redbirds trail 14-0. Due up for Washington will be Prina, Humphrey, and Griswold. Now they may have some pinch hitters there too, but we won't be able to tell who they are. Can you tell who? New pitcher. Drew Ludicky comes in to pitch for the Redbirds in this top half of the fifth inning. Brings up Tyler Humphrey. Yeah, that's the fifth guy we've hit, and they've hit us twice. Chase Seals makes the catch. Pierce Martin, the new hitter for the Panthers. Ball inside, one down, runner on first. Fouled up and out of play. Blech. Draw a walk. Can't tell who the new batter is for Washington. One down here in the inning. It's up and out of play. And he'll draw a walk also. Maybe possibly Jackson Stewart. That's a base hit. Plate two more. Go up to the top of the order. What's the number? Lucas Virgil, the hitter for Washington. Struck him out. Number 19 for Washington is Thomas Dietrich. This pitch is in there for us. Well, no, they called that a ball. I thought they called it a strike. Tyler Mason's going to have a play, and he does, and that'll be last out of the inning. 2 runs on 1 hit. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Redbirds trail 16-0. For the Redbirds, I'm sure there'll be a parade of pinch hitters. So it'll be number 2, 3, and 4 for Metamora. Redbirds have to score at least 7 runs to keep this game alive. Drew Melody's good night for him. He's 2 for 2. See who this hitter is. Drew Ludicky comes to the plate. Oh, that falls in for a base hit. We're on our way. Brings up A.J. Stone. Oh, there's another. That's another hitter. Tice Busey. Flies out to center field. And then we'll see who this next hitter is, number 18. Ethan Cry did a nice job pitching Thursday night in relief of O'Loughlin. Got the win. And that'll go foul. Fouled straight back. Struck out. Redbirds are down to their final out. I think it. Clayton Cowley is the hitter. And they'll get him, and that'll do it for the Redbirds. Redbirds dropped the 16-0 decision to the Panthers. Panthers awfully good team this year. Have to check with MTCO next week to find out what games we'll be covering. There'll probably be a boys and a girl softball game and a baseball game. Not sure which nights those will be. I'm sure Coach Riddle probably doesn't want to do an interview, so we'll end it right here. Redbirds lose 16-0. We'll see you next week.